times have they played this game?
This is the third time I've seen it.
Third. Jeez.
But you got the verve.
But do you wait? Verve.
I just want to know if these
That's what I
numbers
said.
night sticking in there.
I don't know. I can't talk about it.
And then each score.
I can't talk about it. If I talk about it, you know what'll happen.
Ah.
They go backwards. You didn't know that?
That wasn't back with his scores.
What am I doing?
Sorry. Not involved. Not involved.
Weakness.
Is it? Is it a weakness? That's almost a good move.
Like that maneuveration?
I've never seen such maneuveration in all my born days.
That was a maneuveration?
Yeah.
I don't know what it does. I'm not sure what it does.
I think it precociates.
Here come Papa. Uh-oh. Here come Papa. That's a maneuverozzi.
Where?
The one I did just now.
Oh, it's supposed to be bad.
Oh, it's not good. Oh.
Typical butcher style.
I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll take it.
He says, what? Suck it.
This guy's not doing anything. So.
Finally.
Is that an idea before?
I can't talk about it.
Let me put this guy. Now let me.
You gotta learn to take advantage.
Yeah. Will you please?
There's advantageous.
David thought showed me.
Where's Bishop? I don't know even if I want the bishop. My knight is so beautiful.
Where? Oh, there.
I don't know if
The
I want
liability.
it.
You would need to have boleros.
Alright, let me see.
Where the hell are you going?
What the heck is coming on here?
Alright. I don't believe you.
You know,
I don't believe it for a second.
well, that looks like a tempo to me.
Oh, I'm taking it.
That looks like a tempo.
You want to repeat?
Looks like a tempo locus.
You have to have boleros
I
to.
understand. I understand. You need more than boleros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now it's pretty much over. There you
Come on,
go.
Major Magumbius.
Major Magumbius has been called. Alright, so he's got nothing, right? Alright, let me go over here.
What the heck?
I'm just saying, he got nothing.
Oh,
Honey?
look,
Can I call you honey?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nada. Not sure what that does. But I know I'm up a pawn.
Let's have some fun with this one.
Okay, let's do it. We're through. So it's nothing, as usual.
Nothing, he says.
Nothing I say. Oh, so that's a check. It's not even a check.
This
It's
is
not even a
nothing.
check.
hey.
It's not even a check. Imagine that. There you go. Now you're playing the
I
game.
think you're gonna lose a piece.
Well, I don't know. I need
Before it
decisions.
takes
I need-
F6.
I need decisions first. Before you do that, I need decisions.
Oh,
You need incisions?
Yeah, I do. here. See where he's going. Okay.
Comfortable with this?
I'm very comfortable. Oh no. Exactly. You see?
Exactly. What?
Got tempolotes.
Tempolotes.
Tempolochi.
Chi?
Yeah.
Oh.
Regular chi. Superior.
Wait.
It's defense. It's
Why?
close cousin of offense.
Is it my turn?
Not yet. Okay, now let me go here. And then it's over. Okay. Here.
Oh.
Exactly. You see?
could do that, but
you see,
I
you
don't
see how that
recommend it.
works. Oh,
Nice
wow.
move.
That is a good move. I like it myself. Does that do anything? I think it does.
Fuck, what am I
It's
doing?
called the Pinoches.
I don't know.
Pinocchio.
What am I doing?
Superiority of force. Kindness. Love.
What am I doing?
We never
I don't
know.
know what that means, but okay. Oh no, no, he's resorted to that.
So bad.
Look at that. Let me see where he goes. Okay, I gotta go forward.
What? I know, but I'm watching it.
Okay, sounds good to me. No, today.
Try?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sorry.
Don't do it, George. It's not the best move.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You still playing? You're going back, huh? Or let me check. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's mate. That's mate. Oh, it's
What
not
would I
mate.
do?
There's mate coming, though.
not a
Yeah,
problem.
everybody knows that.
That's what I would do in the position, by the way. It's been sitting there for about a year.
Let me not lose this on time. What do you think?
Careful, man.
What do you think?
And you could have won his
What do you
queen.
think?
When he
What
moved
do you
his
think?
queen up here, he knight checks, wins the queen. It's not even protected. The junior section needs some work. This is not what I'm sponsoring.
Hey guys, Brian here, and let's go over the game, see what we can learn from it. But before we do that, let's do the chess question of the day. And for today, let's do the what was the one key chess idea that you think took your chess to the next level? Be curious to see what your answers would be. Like for example, one common one is when you find a good move, look for a better one. So be curious to see what your responses would be. Please list that in the comments below. I think everyone will benefit from it. Alright, let's go to the analysis portion of the game, and I want to show you guys one of the small subtle things in chess that some people may miss, but there is beauty in it. So it kind of starts off here, and White is going to offer the trade of his bishops, and this pawn seems, if you got double pawns, and this pawn seems like it's doing nothing, but what White is going to do is he sees it as an outpost for his knight. And let's go a couple moves. And this becomes very powerful because there's no light square bishop to take out the knight. Remember, it's traded off here. If Black decides to take out this knight, it's going to take him some time to maneuver and do it. This pawn can't be taken out easily right now in one move. So for now, this knight is kind of cemented on the 6th rank, kind of near the center of the board, and it is a very powerful knight. And I want to show you how powerful this is. So let's go a couple moves here, and in the game, White took the knight, but if you want to go move back, pause video, find the best move for White that will demonstrate how powerful this knight can be. Alright, so it starts off with Queen F3, and White's putting pressure on this knight here, and what White is going to do is remove one of the defenders, so Black is going to add some backup in here. We're going to trade down to the endgame. So it kind of doesn't matter the order of the pieces being traded because the end result's going to be the same as this one. See, so alright, when we stop here and we look at material 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they both have 7 pawns, they both have double pawns. This seems like you know, it comes down to the which piece is stronger, and you will watch how powerful this knight is when it was placed on this outpost. You've got the check, and then you've scoops up the pawn with another fork here. Notice that black cannot defend, and he has no time to defend with the rook, so white's gonna gobble up that pawn, rook, and white's gonna gobble up that pawn. And look how powerful that knight is. It kind of cleaned up all the pawns here except almost for that one, and these pawns are going to roll and queen. So you know, in the early very portion of the game, that little trade here, it seemed like nothing, but white would maneuver his knight as a good outpost there, and there was a tactical combo that would have shown how powerful that knight outpost was placed, like how powerful that knight would be when all the pieces are traded off. Its power would really shine. So just one of those small things in chess that I think a lot of people would miss, but I think it's really cool. Alright, so let's go here in this position, and in the game black played f6, but white kind of punished that with that move. But if you want to go move back, the best move for black here is obvious. It's just rook lift to avoid the fork of here. And that bishop move is subtle, but it's very powerful because it attacks the base of the pawn chain, which kind of frees up this pawn to queen. Let's go here with the pawn fork. If any of you were wondering, can black save the knight by pinning the pawn? And the answer is no, because white has a check and can pick up the knight on the next move. So just in case any of you are wondering. And here in the game, white played queen e6 check, but if you want to go move back, pause the video. What was the mate in 1? Hard to see because I think time was low, but it's just simply rook over. And nice little mate there. Alright, so what can we learn from this game? I think the main thing was that what I covered here is kind of, you know, this little small detail of the pawn right there acting as a future outpost for the white knight here, and kind of how that can be extremely powerfully exploited by when you trade off all the pieces here. When you kind of start forcing the trades, that knight will really shine. It's very powerful, placed on the 6th near the center of the board, controls a lot of squares, and you kind of saw how octopusy that knight was, and you know, the crazy forks that it's capable of. Look at this, just monster knight, just cleaning up all those pawns and allowing all these pawns to roll. And let's see, what else can we learn? Yeah, here, watch out for the bishop forks that attack your piece, and also kind of the base of the pawn chain. Kind of, there's no way for black to defend. He can't go here or here, so kind of sneaky little bishop move there. Kind of watch out for the pawn forks here, and yeah, don't forget the rook bishop combos when it comes to the mate in 1s. Oops, it would have been here. Yeah. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you subscribe, please hit that bell so you can get notified of new videos when they come. And yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys later.